outside the BFI Southbank in London, or the National Film Theatre, as it's known to people of my age. And this month and next month, they're doing a retrospective of the films of Jeff Bridges. Now, as you'll know if you're a Kermode Uncut regular, Jeff Bridges' name comes up here quite a lot. We did a blog about him when he finally won his long overdue Oscar for Crazy Heart, and I wondered whether he'd finally got it because he was singing his own songs, which seems at the moment to be the one way to impress Oscar voters. But looking back over his career, he really is an extraordinary performer and somebody that's very easy to like. Pauline Kael, the late great Pauline Kael, said of him that he is perhaps the most natural and least self-conscious screen actor of all time. Hyperbolic, but there is some truth in it. Jeff Andrews, who was programmed this season, described him as being somebody who sometimes it didn't even look like he was acting. I remember talking to Terry Gilliam about Jeff Bridges, with whom he worked on Fisher King, and Terry Gilliam said that as far as he was concerned, he would have cast Jeff Bridges in every movie he made. The problem was that at that point, Bridges was somehow seen to be not bankable. Why? Because, and I think this is the key, Bridges never did that worthy or starstruck or Hollywood-style performance that made you think, you know what, he's a bankable marquee name. It always seems that throughout his films, he's somebody who's more interested in immersing himself in the role, whether it's Rooster Cogburn in the award-winning True Grit, or the star of Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, one of the very few Michael Cimino films that I really like. One of the films Cimino made before somebody said to him, you know what, Michael, you're not just a great filmmaker, you're an auteur, and then everything went wrong. But the key to the season is that in the second month, they're going to be showing The Big Lebowski. Now, as you'll know, I didn't like The Big Lebowski the first time I saw it. I thought it was one of the Coens' quirky ones, one of the Coens' wacky ones, one of the Coens' overly self-consciously weird ones, and I just thought that the joke really grated. And ever since then, loads of you have written in saying, for heaven's sake, Mark, look at it again. You got it wrong. Maybe you had you were in a bad mood that day. Maybe you just weren't up to the film. So, here's my promise to you. Next month, I'm coming here to the BFI Southbank, or the National Film Theatre as it really is, to watch The Big Lebowski for the second time ever and decide whether I really was wrong the first time round.